ever. Wes Montgomery, dude. The man. Yeah,
Wait, tell me the stream already went down.
I no longer have facial hair. Very little. Dude, Wes Montgomery, the man.
Welcome to episode 7 of the Dinguses, the fall special.
Oh,
it's here.
We're
here.
For this
It
too.
happens. It's happening. We never posted it in any Discord.
Nope. But we've been hyping it up on the pod forever.
Let's maybe tell people that we're live.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
I have to do it blind because my phone's covering it and I'm too lazy to move it.
You ever listen to this song? It's called Autumn in New York.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Mick.
Hello.
We're doing the fall episode.
And the same album.
We're doing the fall episode. We need you to moderate the Twitch chats.
Oh, I invite you to feature to Discord.
As long as I can bring the dog inside, I can't leave watch room.
You can just do it on your phone.
Oh, yeah, we'll also need you to come in just to justify a Halloween costume from a couple of years ago.
Alright, can I get the dog in at least?
Yeah.
Crate?
Yeah, not yet. We'll text you when. See it? Like Leon.
Well.
Text me. Text me when you can. I'm gonna, while I wait, I'm gonna help Dad.
Okay.
Oh, he's live right now. Oh, I forgot to stream this one.
Who?
Mike
Not?
Leon.
Alright. Fuck.
Mike Leo.
Who's this?
Oh, it's Larry.
Is that a
the
woman?
cucumber guy.
Yes.
Oh, right. I thought you said you were leaving that Discord.
Did I actually say that?
Yeah.
Because it's not. Because I don't care enough to actually leave any Discords.
Simp.
It's a simp, I tell you.
I'm literally.
Yeah,
not
are you
a
playing
simp.
Apex with us tonight, dude?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you see the stream from last night?
Well, no.
No, the clip. No, the clip was, I want to die! Then I go to bed.
Oh, by the way,
match
the
with Tinder.
The best way Ethan and Neil commented on the election yesterday.
Bye!
Exactly.
Do you remember when Trump won and they featured his tweet on CNN?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And they were like, you put me on CNN, dude! Why have Joji on your fucking screen?
Honestly, I'm glad Biden won. In the speech last night was.
Yeah, I heard it was. Why'd you post twice? Oh, is that a metal Dinguses?
This is yesterday.
Skull Crushers. Yeah.
Apparently, I was the last person to post there. Tim's. Yeah, I realized yesterday I was posting. It's like I never put it in Tim's ever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it right now. All right.
Alright. Andy Metalhead 666. Shout out to following Dwarven.
Jesus. This is like what? 4 days ago.
No, I wasn't here.
Yes, you were. That was when I got rated that one
Yeah,
time.
but I wasn't here.
Okay.
I was there.
Realistically, it was more there.
And my house is more like,
That way.
yeah. It's over.
No, that way.
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
it's that way.
yeah.
It's that.
The weirdest thing about that is that way.
It's very
They have
discombobulated.
any stigma.
Fuck, we gotta
Love
do.
you too.
Gotta do one of these again. Which one are we gonna do? We'll do Mick.
Wait, you can add it on the screen. You know that, right?
What?
You can put it on the screen for the podcast.
I know, but this is so that you're not commenting on the backgrounds the whole
God,
time.
can you please put a different one? Can you put the Kev one?
Okay. I wish it would just automatically do it up there, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I did this with my computer once. When I would watch movies.
Beautiful.
That's
I gotta put them. I might as well put them all on, but we'll just be looking at that one, so that we don't have to deal with our own faces.
That was the picture you selected.
It's the
You
only one
literally look like Big Ed.
It's the only one we took.
You look like you just like ripped ass and you're like, oh god, I don't know whether it's a shit or fart.
Okay.
Dude.
Dude.
Alright, fall episode.
Fall episode.
We gotta clap. We gotta wake up. So we got pumpkin spice cold brews,
Yeah, pumpkin.
cream of pumpkin, cum of pumpkin.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
I
We
took
were
a sip of it and it gave me a headache because it was so sweet. But then it mixed together.
Cheers.
Now that the ice melted into it a little bit,
It's just a pumpkin spice latte with cold brew instead of fucking.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I like
I'm
it.
about it. Honestly, I don't know if I would get a large again because that is a lot of liquid that makes me hyper.
We're gonna have fun today.
Yeah, no, but I see G Fuel doesn't give me the jitters. Like, I could drink a lot of G Fuel.
I
And look at the jitters.
I don't feel G Fuel, but I know when I don't drink it, I notice I don't have the energy.
Yeah, G Fuel is a very subtle energy. Please sponsor us.
Um,
Or Gamer Subs. Any company that's willing to make us a flavor and won't give us cancer, hit us up. I mean, look at us. We got one viewer right now. That's us. But that's okay. We're growing.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
so that was
Well,
the episode. Thank you.
Bye. We gotta rate the coffee. I'd say.
I would give it a 7.5. Maybe even 8.
I gave it an 8.
Yeah, I'll give it
8 wet lips out of 10.
8. Yeah. It's making my mouth feel weird.
It's. Tell me more about this weird mouth feeling.
So making my lips feel like I could put chapstick on.
What?
I do not
Makes
know.
you put chapstick on.
39 followers.
You did great.
Great.
So yeah, I mean, all right. So that's the first part of today. We have a lot of things to get through.
Yes.
So next one is I've been watching a shit ton of horror movies.
Yes.
Horror movies.
Horror movies.
Horror
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, horror movies.
Horror movies.
Horror movies.
Horror movies.
Yeah. So, start giving me some ratings, and I'll start loading up for the next segment.
All right. So I gotta go based off which ones I remember, not in any orders. Because I saw a bunch and it's been a couple weeks. But so one of my favorites that I saw was Halloween and Halloween 2, but I'll start with just Halloween, the original, because I'd seen the Rob Zombie's Halloween like a few years back when you showed it to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I hadn't actually checked out the original until a couple weeks ago. That movie was really fucking good. I really enjoyed it. I really like to see. I thought it was really cool how they did it with just the idea that you brought up, like the fact you don't know that she's his sister until the second movie. So it's just kind of fucked. He's some mentally insane guy who fucking escapes and just decides to kill a bunch of babysitters.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what? It's fucking brutal.
It is.
And then, Halloween 2, you find out she's his sister, and he's still, and you think they already got him because they fucking shot him. Hey, Faceless, how's it going?
What's up, James?
But yeah.
Hey, James.
Ah,
Yeah, he
I
changed his name a
see.
little bit. I'm just making a playlist because we're
believe
going to do 80s, cheesy 80s metal, because I've been on a bit of a kick of that, and I'm going to show Dwarven some bands. So, yes.
But yeah, so... Fuck, but I think Halloween 2 was a really cool... I almost like Halloween 2 better.
Is that a cool album cover?
That's the fucking sick album cover. Yeah. Look at that.
You're always on an 80s metal kick. If you got any songs, drop them.
But yeah, Halloween 2 is cool. I think I almost like the Halloween 2 better, but I think the mask for some reason was just absolute shit.
Yeah.
Jared, wait, you gotta do that when the segment comes.
Yeah, I know. I'm just showing album art right now because apparently Dio has the coolest album covers of all time.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking insane.
Like, that could easily be a death metal band's album cover. Are you kidding me?
Jesus.
All right, continue.
Anyway, so but then okay, what else I see? What was the one I fucking forgot what it's called? The one with the babysitter, where like it's like
When a
have you
Stranger
check the
Calls?
kids? Yeah, when a stranger calls. That was a fucking good one.
That one was terrifying because it was so real.
It was. I remember I was so scared she was gonna go check the kids and they were just gonna be dead.
Yeah, that was, but they didn't show it.
Which yeah, it happened, but they didn't show it, which made me feel like. In my mind, I was like, "Thank fuck!"
And then you start thinking about what he did to them.
Yeah,
And that's
that's what's terrifying. The idea, what's a brilliant technique is the idea where it's like how they
let your own mind fuck you.
Yeah, because they're like the way they were talking. They're like, like what the autopsy fucking doctor, mortician was asking what the murder weapon was, and they said there was no murder weapon. They said there's no way a human could a person could have done this with just his bare hands.
Yeah, I got the clip.
Which was I was like, what the fuck did he fucking do?
Yeah, here we go.
Wait.
Yeah, James. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll add something from that album. Oh yeah,
he
for
escaped
sure.
from the insane asylum. 7 years ago, he murdered 2 children. Broke into the house and found them asleep in bed. There was a little boy, 4 and a half, and his little 3-year-old sister. After the coroner's investigation, the bodies were taken to the mortuary where the undertaker took one look at them and said their bodies couldn't be reconstructed for the burial without 6 days of steady work. Then he asked what had been the murder weapon, because looking at the mess in front of him, he couldn't imagine what had been used. The coroner told him there had been no murder weapon. The killer had used only his hands.
Like that, like the idea of like imagine that, right? Like the places your minds go to, especially as like a death metal like musician and fan, like or you know a bunch of brutal things.
Yeah, I heard that and I was like, we gotta use this as a sample.
It's like was frantically disemboweled.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was a good one. I really fucking like that one. And what's interesting is how for a little bit it paints, because you know who the killer is, and like it shows him throughout the movie like trying to like after he escaped, right, and trying to sort of live a life or whatever. It was weirdly like he seemed like a good person.
Well, yeah.
And then he starts going back to the house. It's like,
when you think about it, it's because
he got triggered. Because he was in the mental asylum. So.
Well, yeah, the mental asylum, and he was on those meds. And at the very beginning, they should have brought this back. The doctor said he'll be fine, but once the meds start wearing off, he's gonna devolve. And then you forget that, and then you're just like, the middle of this movie is very boring. And then you think about that, and like you're slowly watching him lose his insanity and like go back to who he was. And then at the end, I don't want to spoil anything, with the bed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, literally, that was my response. I was like, oh my god, it's Uncle Richard.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare that a movie will make me start sweating because I'm so like, it felt like I was eating spicy food, kind of like that. Kind of like that's what I always say. Horror movies like the spicy food in the movie world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, James. I'm going for a little bit more like cheesy '80s, and I think Heaven and Hell. I do have Dio stuff on there though.
Yeah. But I think so. All right, my next movie. What else did I fucking watch? Fuck. The one with Madman Mars.
Oh, Madman?
Yeah, Madman.
Literally said the name.
I was about to say, isn't just... I said it, I was like, wait, it's just Madman. I do that every fucking time. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one as much, but there were a couple scenes that, like, I really enjoyed. Like, the one where... I guess they were driving, and Mars just fucking reaches in and like rips him out of the fucking car.
Yeah,
I like that one. I also thought it was funny though that for a bunch of the first kill, Mars just bitch slapped him to death.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, and he's dead.
Yeah, for real.
So I mean that one was okay. I like it had some cool kills, but like the story and the plot of it, I thought was kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'd say
rank them.
Yeah. I think last place would be Madman.
Fair.
Oh, this is a difficult one. Because for me, like, my two favorites were Halloween 2 and When a Stranger Calls. Although Halloween's also very fucking close. Halloween's just a fucking classic. Halloween 2, but I think the reason I like Halloween 2 better is because the first Halloween, I knew the story, the general plot, because I'd seen the remake, but I'd never seen anything about Halloween 2, so I liked Halloween 2 a lot better. I thought it was really interesting. I liked how it sort of kept the plot going from the first one. When a Stranger Calls, though, that was so intense and just spooky, basically, and just such a well-executed movie. It's hard for me to pick. I think I gotta put When a Stranger Calls my first.
Oh my god.
What?
I just spent like 10 minutes making that playlist and then I accidentally forgot to add, like... Oh, no, okay. Oh, for a second I thought I didn't add any of the songs. Like, I accidentally hit cancel.
Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
That was so scary.
I think my first place. I think here's the ranking. My official ranking. When a Stranger Calls, Halloween 2, Halloween, Madman.
You put Halloween 2 over Halloween?
I don't know. Okay, well, this is what I was saying before. This is where my bias comes in. With the first Halloween, it's a fucking classic, and I thought it was amazing. But I already knew the plot going in because I had seen the remake.
Oh.
Halloween 2, I knew nothing going in. It was fresh. It was new to me. Like, I knew nothing about it. So when I saw that, to me, it just added this level of, like, just like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like the mask was way cooler in the first one. I don't know what the fuck happened,
when they made the first one, I don't think the idea was to have Laurie be his sister.
Yeah.
I think they added that afterwards to, like, kind of...
Just sort of...
Yeah, make things more interesting for remakes. But, so if I think about it like that, I think... I haven't seen the original.
But yeah, I did... That's what I was saying before. I also do like the idea of, like, he's just fucking killing babysitters.
Yeah, like, it's just, like, it's fucked up.
Just some babysitters.
Yeah, it takes a lot of the story away in a good way.
Yeah. So, but what I like with the second one is that it sort of takes the first... Like... I wasn't expecting it to be, like, basically the same day. That's what I like. Yeah. I like that it's, like, there's still... I thought that was a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Because usually with sequels, it's like... Yeah, usually with sequels, you'll see, like, it's a year later. This was just, like, same fucking night.
Yeah.
Same fucking guy. He's still out. They're still looking for him, and he's still trying to find her. That's what I thought was fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't even know that. Yeah, I think I knew that was the case because I'd seen bits of it. But yeah, you know what? That's a good list, and that's a good reason.
So yeah, I mean...
You've successfully justified.
That is more my opinions, though. That's not necessarily I mean, except for the fucking Madman, I think that deserves to be on the bottom there. But I mean, now just cause I'm gonna throw in a couple more movies that I've seen overall in the last year.
Go for it.
That are my favorites, which are The Prowler.
Hold on, The Prayer.
Let me show. I have the soundtrack on vinyl above me. So yeah, The Prowler. That is my favorite fucking slasher. And Maniac.
Yeah.
Like those fucking ones. Fucking... If I were to do it with those, I'd have to go Prowler, Stranger Calls, Halloween 2, Halloween 2. Stranger Calls, Halloween 2, yeah. Maniac, Halloween, Madman. Zuko.
Zuko.
Standing Appa.
Standing Appa.
So yeah, I think that's my definitive list of my opinion.
That's fair.
I think that's the main thing. This is my opinion.
All right, that's fair. All right, and now we start the game show.
Cheese
Wait,
or not?
Because this one technically isn't from the 80s. It's from 91. So we'll use this as the intro song for it. And you're going to have to guess the bands.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Well, there's a lot of well-known ones. And if you can get 5, and I repeat 5, correct, then you win a firm handshake.
A firm handshake. I'll take
But
that.
if you don't get it,
you know what's funny?
have to do
This
the
one
rest of
I
the
knew.
costume.
This one I knew directly from the intro.
Oh, you listen to the song?
No, but I just recognized who it was.
Who?
Is this not Motley Crue?
No.
Oh fuck!
Mr. Big.
It sounded so much like Motley Crue.
Yeah,
I like those
Daddy.
vocals better than.
Dude, the vocalist is insane. There's live. I'll say it to you. There's live footage. Insane. He has like a whistle tone. Here, I'll pull it up. Yeah, I love the '80s. You know, they were catchy stuff.
Your internet matters now more than ever, guys. Rise and
well,
Fios.
it's true. In the quarantine,
That is true, but still.
like imagine being in quarantine with no internet.
Imagine being in quarantine.
Starting at just $39.99 per month.
Imagine being
starting at $39. Get ready. You know who was in this band?
Who?
Paul Gilbert
Oh, wow.
and Billy Sheehan.
Oh, wow.
Like, just insanity. They were a little bit behind their time there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If they had come out 8 years earlier, they would have been the biggest band.
Definitely bigger than Motley Crue.
Yeah, because they had so much talent.
Yeah.
Like, here. Here, watch this.
Oh, I know this song.
Yeah,
You did this as your song of the week once, I
yeah,
think.
I did. Get ready? Both the guitar and the bass just did that. Like, yeah. Like, if they pulled that stuff out in, like, 1980,
Yeah.
they would have been the
Yeah.
biggest band of all time.
Yeah.
Or not biggest, but the biggest of that era. And then they also had their massive ballad hits. Anyways, I digress. Alright. First one. This one, it's going to hit.
I didn't know
You're
this
gonna
would be a
like,
game
in the
show.
80s. I was obsessing about this band a couple weeks ago. I'm going to give you some very big hints. I was like, and then Mick was like, kind of making fun of me for it. But this song slaps.
I'm trying to think what band you were obsessed with.
We could all, chat, if you're there, you can guess too.
The most I heard you talking about was Ozzy, and I know this isn't Ozzy for sure. Was it Accept you were talking about?
No, I was talking about Accept for a little bit, and I wasn't
Okay.
going to put on the list, but they're not even on there.
Because that's what... Van Halen? No. Trying to think who you...
They did one of the main songs for Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. How 80s is that?
Yeah, but it slaps.
Dude, it's awesome. It's Dawkins.
Fuck, you're right. You were talking about Dawkins.
Yeah. And this was the one they used on
Fuck,
the track.
that was a good fucking thing too.
I'll send you the playlist after.
No, that was a good hint too, though.
Yeah, right?
Of course, yeah, because Mick was opinion on for fucking Dawkins. Remember when Mick used to talk shit on Dawkins after when we saw that commercial with
Dude.
Dawkins?
George Lynch, one of the greatest guitarists of all time. I will never talk shit on Dawkins again.
That's
This is the one in,
Nightmare
Nightmare on pretty good. It's like, if you can't get down with this, I don't want to be friends with you. Like, I'll get down with all the death metal in the world, but I'll still get down to this.
Yeah.
Because it's just got balls, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't hide me. It's just like, this is us.
Yeah.
You know, no, like, I love death metal, but it's like, death metal, it's like, look how everywhere a lot of the time. And it's like, it's pushing
everyone
extreme.
trying. It is pushing extreme, which is very
cool,
fun and cool creatively, because like you're pushing each other to do more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a point it's like extremes. Like,
yeah, it's like you need a little break, and then when you can listen to this stuff and be like, shit, this is still heavy.
Yeah, heavy. That's what like.
Heavy's impossible.
Heavy
to
can
find,
be.
You know?
It's so cool when you find something that you don't expect, like something like that, and you're like, how is this still like heavy?
Yeah. All right, so this one, I don't think you're gonna get it. Okay. I'm gonna give you some big hits.
It's making me think Yingwei.
It is. You got it.
How'd you think I wouldn't get it? It's such a Yingwei intro, and like the.
The
vocals are the exact same as I Am a Viking.
But right, I forgot you was an I Am a Viking.
Just by the guitars. By the guitars, like, that's Yingwei.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know the name of most of his bands. Wasn't he in he was in a few bands, right?
He was in, he's in Alcatraz. I'm gonna pull up one of those songs later, but
so like I was like, I don't know. It's like I was gonna say, like, it sounds like Yingwei.
Yeah,
I think it's Yingwei, but I don't know if it's one of the bands or just Yingwei.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why you thought I wouldn't get that one.
And then
who does vocals for like his stuff?
I don't know. And then I'll get to the cool part. And then here's my favorite part about
What?
I'm hearing you.
You don't have to do that here.
Yeah.
We just want you to like just have chat open.
This.
On people. No.
It's kind of crowded.
Yeah.
We'll call you in when we need to do that
Yeah.
Halloween costume. As you can see, we already got the first one loaded up.
I can just do it like on the back.
Yeah, but it's just distracting. We will call you when we need you.
Yes.
We will.
We're back! It's just, like, the guitar work is just so far ahead of everything else that's been done at that time.
More
really.
is more?
More is more.
So how many do I have? One?
Get one.
Okay.
Well, we'll count. Listen. And you know this one, obviously.
Wait, what?
You know this one, obviously.
I do know this one?
Yeah.
Yingwei?
Yeah. Yes.
Because I was gonna say, I was like, the way you said that and the way it sounds means this is Yingwei again, but there's no way he'd do that twice, and no, he really did. What song is this? Nice.
This is the one that I have I send you the clip of all the time,
right.
and he plays it faster in that video. More is more.
This is very 80s. Like, this is...
The song title?
The Mod God is here. Thank you. Yeah, for those watching live, basically since this is a podcast, and we don't want to have it so that when we upload it to our podcasting places, it just sort of sounds weird because we're trying to chat all the time. So a lot of times I'll have Make respond to chat for us. We're not going to ignore chat. We will be looking at chat and answering questions every now and then. But just so that we're not responding to chat throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
It just makes it better for the podcast.
Especially if chat brings up a really good point or something.
Yeah.
We might mention it, or a really good question.
But for now,
or maybe between topics or something.
Yeah, so Mick, the Mod God Mick will be here to answer some questions as well.
Alright, so here we go. Guess who it is?
It's giving me like Europe vibes.
Well,
but like
the guy's from Europe.
Nice.
Sweden in particular.
Okay. See, this is where I have an issue where now, like, if I guess wrong, I'm gonna sound like a dumbass because I don't know where a lot of bands are from.
I guess.
Because, again, my first thought is Accept. I don't know why. I've never listened to Accept.
This one might shock you.
Alright, give me a hint.
What did I give you? Sweden.
Okay, that doesn't help me ever. You would do it 3 times.
I did.
That was a good hint.
How sick is that album cover? He's fighting a dragon with a guitar!
Alright, yeah, you do it different. That's a different sound though, for sure. Yeah. So that's a good fucking, like, until that lick, I wouldn't have guessed it.
How sick is that? Fighting a dragon with a guitar.
So 80s.
Oh, this guitar solo.
Is this Yngwie doing Less is More? This is a very Less is More solo.
Dude, this is the thing. Everybody rips on these guitarists and they don't have feel. They whip this out.
Yeah.
I feel the same. I fucking love Yngwie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. More is more. I have that clip.
Yeah, but it's just... Alright.
For context, of anybody listening that doesn't know, this is from a very famous 80s guitarist.
Yngwie Malmsteen.
Said this clip.
Says, hey, slow down. I'm like, oh. You know, remember, less is more. Less is more, I said. And I always said, how can that be? How can less be more? It's impossible. More is more. You know, simple logic. And so that it became a little bit of a joke and, you know, motto. So.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
I almost saw it. Good idea.
You should know this one. This is one of my favorites back in the day. Once you hear the vocals, I have no doubt that you'll get this.
I'm trying to make sure... I'm trying to think of who your favorites were back in the day.
Nick, you probably are. But sometimes we have people come through. Especially when it's on my channel. We get like a little bit more.
Oh, wait. Zeppelin? No. No, that was... Wait, fuck! It's Dio! Jesus Christ.
I want to die!
No, okay, but at least
I don't
had a quick turnaround.
Yeah,
I had a quick turnaround.
Dio.
I did have a quick turnaround.
That is a funeral frog moment.
It is.
When have you ever heard Zeppelin?
I don't. I had a brain fart. No, I was thinking.
Your brain's just like, fuck!
Yeah, no, my brain was the guy from that video. It's like, here, I'm gonna show you a video. Fuck! No, you know what? No, my brain wasn't the guy. My brain was the dog coming in.
Brain was like. Apparently, I edited a Dio song from that album with the cool.
But can I explain my thought pattern where I got to that stupidity? So basically, I was thinking in my mind, all I can think is like, this is a very familiar voice that I know well.
Yeah.
But why can't I put the name on it? And then I thought in my
Robert
mind,
Plant.
and then the first song, the song I was thinking of was "Whole Lot of Love," because I've been thinking that this whole time. And there's a part, and I don't know why my mind is like, yes.
All right. Well,
I think it's. I had that song stuck in my head. That's why.
You know this one?
No.
It's Dio again.
I'm gonna figure based off.
I did a lot of bands in a row, so now we'll just do it based on the first song, but you don't know exactly. This is a classic.
Different person this time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
This might arguably.
I know. Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, this might arguably be one of the most 80s tracks on it, but it's so damn good.
Ham. Is this who I think it is?
Yes.
Is that Ozzy?
Yes.
The fact that it took me that long, I was like, wait a minute. His voice like, sounds a bit different here. That's why I was like, there's just something that's like, wait a minute. That's Ozzy.
Yeah.
It fucking slaps.
It's Shot in the Dark. And I listened to it initially because I had seen the Pink Panther movie with the same title recently, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they're related.
Which Pink, like OG, is that OG Pink Panther?
Shot in the Dark, yeah, with Peter Sellers.
Nice.
Alright.
How many do I have? I have 3?
4. No, 3. 3. Because you got... Because we...
Well, I did get
yeah,
Dio.
you got all 3. Oh, yeah, 4. Maybe even 5 now.
This is Ozzy.
Congrats.
I listened to this song.
Yeah.
I listened to the song. This is my favorite. This became my favorite off that album.
That's a good one, Mick. I'll add that one to the list.
No, but still Ozzy.
Yeah.
But no, I Don't Know became my favorite off that album.
Really?
I fucking love that one.
That's
I've been blasting in the car on my drives now. I've always been into like the 80s vibes, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so especially when I watched Stranger Things, and I liked it a lot. That was one of my favorite parts. And then I rewatched it again recently, and I really loved like the 80s feel of the whole thing again. And that's when we started going to your 80s kick. So like for me, it was weird because it felt like I was almost already in one in a weird way. So now that you're sending me the 80s music, it's just like I'm feeling it so much. Except what's funny is what I had started doing. I started listening to like 80s thrash, because like not just 80s. I was listening to like Metallica mostly. I was listening to early Metallica, so like it just fell. It all fell right into each other. So so while I haven't gotten in as deep with the 80s, like this like sort of more hair metal style, I still like. I'm listening to this. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, this is the insane mode. And you might get some of it, you might not get some of it.
It sounds very familiar.
Doesn't get more awesome than this band, really.
Is it a band I've guessed already?
Kind of. Like you mentioned them once, but you actually can't be them.
Oh, okay. I'm between 2 right now then. Fuck, I can't remember. I think I've said it like 3 times though. I'm trying to remember the times I said that. Like, oh, it can't be.
What?
I'm trying to think. I said I can't. At one point I said it can't be Europe. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said it can't be Van Halen.
Yeah.
Is it Van Halen?
Yeah.
Nice. That was my main one, but I was like, I did at one point say it can't be Motley Crue, but that does not sound at all like into me.
Yeah.
Oh, Panama. Oh,
yeah,
fuck. Well, it sounds like I know the song, but never listened to.
Oh, I love this song.
So like
this song just reminds me of going to school in the morning. They would always play it on Ozzy's Boneyard. This part.
Mick, what the fuck?
He did Matt Heafy's face in a terrifying order. It's so scary.
By the way, we do officially have to call Mick the mod god. They see it if they're there.
Yeah, that's good. Now this reminds me more of going to high school. Oh, that's what it gets to. I mean, yeah, it takes me back to then, because that's what I was into before I really got into thrash in like 7th grade. But like, it's not like GNR. Oh, I should have put Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, but that would have been the easy one. To
like, yeah. And then when it comes in, this is Van Halen's awesome. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, wait, I'm at 5 now.
Yeah, firm handshake. Firm handshakes all around, just like the doc. Mick, I was there. I remember when I was into death metal and you weren't. I remember when I was like, Mick, you gotta listen to this band. He's like, no, Cannibal Corpse is too brutal.
Well, when I was in high school, I went to, sophomore or junior year with my Visual Discord shirt.
Yeah.
That's one of the nice things I like about being like friends with you guys. Like for all that, like
yeah, you gotta
like
do it,
you guys are like. It's weird though for me to think like you guys were in high school when like we were in that phase. Well, for me like that's middle school.
Yeah.
And like for me like that makes sense in middle school. Like in high school, like fuck, no, that's gay. That's happy. It's like oh, that's weird. It's like I was like by the time I'm in high school, I'm listening to death metal and slams and brutal death metal.
Yeah, exactly.
So like it's so weird to think, but like y'all were in high school when like A7X, but still y'all were already in high school when A7X was still our favorite band.
Oh yeah, that was for years. Even when I was into death metal, they were still my favorite band.
Yeah.
And then I realized I listened to more Black Dahlia Murder than
Yep.
A7X.
Yeah, it was cool when I had my first lesson with Alex here in my room on the electronic kit. So he saw the flags for the first time. I was like, oh wow, I saw those. I see you really like Dolly. I'm like,
Did you tell me visceral?
It got here like the day after. So next lesson I'll show him.
Have you guessed the band yet?
Oh, isn't it Racer X?
Yeah.
No, you played the song before. I didn't know I was supposed to guess this one, so we got the firm handshake.
Oh, okay. And then now, if you got this one, you got a firm high five.
Oh wow.
And you can tell me what the connection to Ozzy is.
You know what's pissing me off right now?
What?
Who doesn't know this song?
Yeah. This is my favorite song.
Of course,
the
I can't
fourth
remember.
grade.
But of course, right now I can't remember who it is. It's really like I can't for the fucking life of me remember. Because I remember I used to think it was one band for whatever reason. Then I listened to it and I'm like, oh, what? That's not at all who that is. Like I went out for some reason for a while. I thought it was AC/DC. Because I never listened to it because it just sounded that style.
I thought Accept was AC/DC for the longest time.
Really?
I'll show you why. Do you want me to tell you why? And then you can still tell me why it's connecting to Ozzy.
Right.
It's Quiet Riot.
Oh, right.
And what's the connection to Ozzy?
They covered it. This is a cover, wasn't it?
Maybe, but what's the connection to Ozzy?
I actually don't know the connection to Ozzy.
Randy Rhoads played guitar for Quiet
really?
Riot initially. He didn't play in this, but
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's something you have told me before.
Yes.
Probably is, but that's cool.
This was the shit back. Jason. Twisted Sister. That was a fair guess, Jason. Twisted Sister.
That is another. It does kind of feel.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were gonna guess it,
it's
Twisted
like
Sister.
you know that song's like AC/DC means Twisted Sister.
Yeah, dude. Twisted Sister. What a band. It's a cover from Slade. Ah, thank you, Mod God.
Mod God Mick.
Mod God Mick. And then we have this. This is the most 80s song you'll ever hear.
I mean, I Am a Viking is pretty fucking 80s.
Yeah, that is.
No, I'm good, babe.
You want anything?
Make that too.
Very 80s right here. I'll show you first.
Very 80s.
Breaking the Law is very 80s. We'll do a whole 80s episode, alright? That was just a sampler.
Yeah, you know what? I like that.
Next episode, 80s.
And we have this for our weekly lessons. They have to be 80s songs.
Yeah, well, we can listen to that.
We should do that. We should have our weekly listens sometimes be themed.
Yeah.
Even though it's supposed to be weekly, so like whatever listens. Like we should sometimes do themes.
Yeah, Under Pressure is going to. Get ready.
The Under Pressure is very 80s. Hot chicks doing slam chops.
Yeah.
Yes!
That's what you get when you're benighted, bro.
That's what I look for in a wife.
Yeah.
Does she do slam chops?
Crazy band from Japan, throw them at us. And then we'll get moving to the next segment. You want to see their drummer crawl, you're going to cry. Oh, fuck,
I cry to a lot of drummers.
Ken Badine. Sorry, I got to look. I'm poking me with that makeup pops on.
What's going to be the next... What are we doing next, by the way? Are we doing straight to albums, or do you want to do Halloween costumes first?
Halloween costumes first.
Okay. I'll set something up for this real quick.
Kevin Paradise. You're going to want to ask Alex how you can turn into this guy.
Yeah, for my lesson with Alex Ben, one of my questions I asked him was, how do I turn into Mike Mangini? So...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were listening to Deer and Gray the other day, man. They're pretty cool. .280 single strokes.
Jesus Christ.
Crystal Lake Disobey. I like the part where there's breaking. $10 this whole thing's a breakdown because of the generic YouTube comment. We're pretty harsh on music here, Jason, just so you know. Yeah, this is cool, but not something I would listen to. We're into a little bit more of the dirty stuff. You know, let me get something. I took cephalotripsy off. I got us, don't you worry. This kind of shit. Guess this then. Yeah. The brutal death, you know. Slammy kind of shit. Divisive blackout. Yeah. We'll check that out. You know this one?
I do not.
Discord.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. Divisive blackout. Attack is the most, like, the next video. Not starting out great, but we'll see. I don't want to be an elitist. Like, I do respect this kind of stuff. Oh boy, they're filming it in a warehouse. Yeah, you see, this is cool. The production is a little bit too clean, though, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that, like, let's say... Mick, stop being mean. Yeah. It's like, it's the kind of thing that, like, if I was seeing a girl and she was like, this is what I'm into, I'd be like, alright, like, that's cool. You know, I'm into that. That's fine. Like, not that's fine, but like that's something cool. Like I'd be like, oh fuck yeah. She's into like the heavier stuff. Like it's definitely like it scratches an itch, but not one that I have often.
Yeah, it's just quality modern deathcore.
Yeah, like as far as deathcore goes, I think the main deathcore band I'm really into is Fit for an Autopsy.
Yeah. I like some older Suicide Silence.
Yeah, middle era Die Art.
Yeah,
like, first couple, second album and third album with CJ.
Yeah, that's the main extent of what I listen to.
Shadow
Intent though. Shadow
Intent's cool.
That's what I listen to.
Shrine of Mouth sucks ass. Fuck that band. We're more into the brutal death, Deeds of Flesh, Suffocation, Cryptopsy. Dying Fetus, slams.
Visceral Discord.
Yeah, Visceral Discord, fucking Cranium.
A bit of Vulvodynia, a bit of fucking...
They're more deathcore slam, but they're still awesome.
I'm saying a bit.
Yeah.
And then fucking, obviously the ones
Cranium,
you're saying all the good ones. Analepsy?
Devourment, yeah, Analepsy. Oh, I ordered a Devourment cassette yesterday.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Yes. Actually, I found out why it was so cheap, because they can't sell it in Indonesia, because Indonesia deemed the cover as porn.
Nice.
So if they could sell it in Indonesia.
What do you want?
I like to hold the conversation. So I mess with this chick?
Oh, okay, yeah, bring it in. We have Tinder help.
New segment.
This is the mod, by the way.
Hey, don't step on the fucking cables.
What's up?
Don't step on the cables. You're stepping on all the cables.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
And
unplug this fucking stream.
Like, firstly, look at her. Look at her.
Okay.
She's a furry.
She's furry.
No.
She's got bunny
then
ears.
Nick,
She's furry. 48 miles away. Wow.
But then look at what she has on the back of her profile.
That's marriage material. That's marriage material.
Just ask her. Wait, is jellyfish at urban?
Yes.
Or
Jam, a man of fortune.
or just send her Cheeto.
Cheeto.
Just send her Cheeto.
No.
Send her a gif of a cheetah and then just put Cheeto.
Yeah.
Jam, a man of
but
fortune.
during
Yeah, we know Drown in Sulfur. Mick loved them back in the day.
Drown in Sulfur,
I
yeah.
don't know that one.
Yeah, I liked one song, and then
I never
but
liked
that
one.
was back when I was like into the death.
I
was
well, Mick, it's good you're here
big
because
into
it's
that.
time
Yeah,
to,
you need to justify your Halloween
it's time
costume.
to change topics.
Oh no!
It's time for the new segment. Wait, we
What
need
is
we need
this?
transitional music.
Don't tell me
All right, let's.
you're about to. Oh.
Let's.
Yeah.
Let's.
Yeah. I
We'll
have.
put ours last as a like. Well, we're sorry. We're sorry to you all. All right.
I'll do that
So
after.
this segment is about our favorite Halloween costumes.
Yes, sir.
So let's start. Let's get this road on the show.
Under what is jellyfish a herb? Because
No.
Cheeto seems too.
Cheeto. All right, let's.
Like
All right, guys.
Maybe do
Jam a Man of Fortune.
Jam a Man of Fortune, and I will. Jay will give my fortune. Henry Avery's 1994.
Wait, the whole thing?
No.
Just say Jam a Man of Fortune and
How
see
do
if
you
she
say that? How
responds.
do you
Jam.
spell it?
Jam, Jam,
Yeah.
a man.
A man of fortune.
Man.
Because like the jellyfish's herb is kind of recent, so she might not have seen it, but that one is.
All right.
Jam
So
a Man of
anyway,
Fortune.
our favorite Halloween costumes. This first one is not from 2020, but it still stands. Mick, would you care to explain?
And we'll tell you what we thought it was. Or
What do you guys think it was?
No.
well,
you
we
start-
know what it is.
No,
Anyway.
no.
All right.
Well,
Like,
first
you
time
look
I
at-
saw it, here, let me put you.
my
start.
very first thought was. Are you gonna pull up a picture?
No,
of
don't
who
pull
I
up,
think.
like, what it actually was. Like, make a guess.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I have a guess.
We all know what it actually, and we have guessed. Are you gonna pull up a picture that I think you're gonna pull?
Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, so yeah, I'll let Jared pull up the picture first because we have a feeling. Just send it. Text it to me. Text it to me. We know. It's one of those that's better to just fucking show rather than just say it. So I'm gonna real quick.
Jam a Man of Fortune. Is jellyfish a herb?
Wait. Chat. Is jellyfish a herb?
Oh my gosh, she just replied. And Jay must seek.
Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Watch Q.
And now you have to start watching XQC.
What?
Now you have to start watching XQC.
Fuck!
Wait, I'll show you the clip.
Jam a Man of Fortune. And Jay must. I'll just like it.
No, not yet.
Fuck it. I just did.
Anyway.
Oh my god! And now you have to say Henry Avery, and then
Okay, I feel fucking like.
Man of fortune, and Jay must seek my fortune. Henry Avery's 1994.
Henry, and then you have to make the Averys all like fucked because Henry Avery's.
All right. This is who we say
1994.
Mick's costume really was.
Henry Avery's 1994.
This is who you were. This is
Can't you
Mick.
show like the original?
It's
photo
the
of
matchmaker from Mulan. Like, I mean, it's uncanny.
It really is.
There's no fucking difference. Now, for those who want to know, Mick was going as Nicholas Farforth from Shining.
Yeah.
Showing a photo of Nicholas Carter.
No, it's fine.
No.
No, you don't get that.
Yeah.
So explain.
Explain. And I told you not to do it, so you can explain to me why you did it?
Why I did it?
Yeah.
It was
Did you think this
Halloween.
would get you laid?
I didn't. I actually did not. I did not think that would get me laid. Honestly, I thought I just wanted to get drunk, have fun, and look as retarded as possible.
Well, you succeeded
And
in
I
the
thought
last one.
looking. Well, maybe I did try to get laid.
I know how your brain works. We've been friends since the fucking 6th grade.
But sometimes
And we've been brothers since I was born.
I know chicks who actually find retardation as like a form of flattery. I don't know why.
Flattery?
I don't know how.
Flattery. They're like, oh my god, thank you for being so dumb.
Can we? We're gonna have a clip
Get
of
it
this.
off
of
my
Fuck,
this-
she replied.
What'd she say?
What'd she say? Oh no.
She said, "I want to sit on your face because you know."
Pepega.
Yeah, that's a big XQC meme.
Just respond with Cheeto.
Yeah, no. Respond with XQCL, but you gotta spell it right. You gotta get the proper capitalization.
Okay,
Jesus
so.
Christ.
I thought it
Man,
was
I'm
X-
happy I fell
capital
down.
Q.
No, it's X. Yeah, capital Q, XQCL. So it's capital X.
Hmm?
Oh wait, no. What is it?
Jesus Christ.
So no, you gotta get because it's like it's the code. All right, so I'm thinking it's just just do XQC all lowercase and then capital L.
Alright. Next costume.
Next costume, not the matchmaker. Our buddy Kev.
He
He was supposed to be
homie Kev.
Omen from Valorant, which is a game not any of us we don't play that.
Yeah, but
So apparently 4 minutes before he was supposed to start stream, he didn't have the eye holes. And it looked sick because the character doesn't have eye holes. But Kev, in his infinite wisdom, decided to cut out his eye holes.
Even though it was a morph suit, so you see through it anyway.
Yeah, but he was wanting to play games, and you can't really see that well. Successfully play games. So he cuts 2 little circular holes that are probably not as big as his eyes. And then forgetting that morph suits are tight, so they kind of move like when you're sitting or standing. Yeah. He probably did standing. I do know that his girlfriend was there, and she was also dressed as a Valorant character. And she went to go to the bathroom, and Kev had just thrown both the eyepieces in the toilet. So she said he saw that.
Infinite wisdom.
Infinite wisdom. That's what we come back to. I'm just telling you what I remember from this night. Then I switched that to my phone background. But if you look at it, his eyes are not lined up with it.
They're just
just like he's like just peeking over them.
It's just his eyebrows.
So it was a glorious costume that made me laugh on a night that I had a lot of work to do.
All I can think is
appreciate him for that.
I feel like he's the spiritual embodiment of the quote "Jam a man of fortune."
Yeah, right there. It's just like
he's sitting there. In the way he's looking out, it's like I can imagine him saying, "Jam a man of fortune,
and Jay
fair, must find my fortune."
The 3 of us have watched
Henry Avery's 1994. The 3 of us
have watched him for like the past 3 years, and I think you could say that is so on his personality to just be like, okay, wait, everything is perfect. I'm just gonna try to make it a little bit better and completely fuck it. Like when he gets his like scenes set up, and then he's like, wait, no, it's dropping frames or something like that is happening, and then he tries to do something, and the whole stream will go down. But you know what? We love him for it.
And you know what, Kev? We love this costume.
And then when you see our next costumes...
at
least you put effort into
yours. At least you put effort into yours. This is just to show that we are also just as bad. And this was us. The only picture I had was us announcing the podcast. So, ready?
I am not wearing a shirt. I was supposed to be Will Raymer from Mortician.
I have a really shitty beard that was just pure makeup, and I couldn't. I looked dumb. My face just decided it didn't want to look normal, and so I was supposed to be Captain Price. But halfway through, we realized we could both change our costumes with one simple thing, and it would work almost better. So Jared, switched to Jamie Josta.
Yeah, because I had to put a shirt on for the stream.
Yeah, and you just took the glasses off.
And then
right?
I kept the glasses on, and I took the cutoff.
Right.
The vest.
The vest offs, and then you're Jamie Josta. Yeah. Me, I took off my vest and my hat, and I was Big Ed. So I had the long greasy hair. I had the beard. I had the double chin. You gotta put the mayo in your hair.
Mayo in your hair. Always buy double milk and always put the mayo in your hair.
Come on.
I actually hadn't bought double milk
and then we run out of milk. The fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck is wrong with you?
We run out of room for me.
All right, if the girl responds, give us a heads up.
All right. Just because I don't want to stare at our faces, I'm gonna go ahead back to Kev.
Yeah.
Whoa. So yeah, those were our favorite Halloween costumes.
Yep.
Although it's our favorite Halloween costume 2020.
Except for Mix.
The first one was not from 2020.
2018?
Something like that.
What?
Your Halloween costume?
That was actually 2019.
Oh my god.
No.
2019 you were Black Metal.
That was 2018. 2017 I was...
Black Metal again.
Yeah, I was basically Black Metal.
And then you're Black Metal in 2019 as well, right?
Mix locking the door. We can't escape.
I forgot what
fuck.
I didn't do anything for 2019.
See, that's what I told you to do.
No! I was in 2019. I was in Evil Ecker again.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
And I dressed up, and I had to dress up as Brian May.
Which you didn't do, really.
I didn't want to.
But they singing?
So I was like, just give me the fucking wig. I was like, just give me the fucking wig.
You guys covered Queen?
I didn't even see you wear the wig.
What?
But I was the horn section.
Yeah.
We
I was the Queen. You didn't know?
For a second, I thought you were talking about Brian Johnson. Yeah, I didn't know you guys covered Queen.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame. No offense, I like Queen, but it's Evil Ecker.
It went from Sabbath to AC/DC to Rolling Stones to Joan Jett to Queen.
Yeah, they've gone down. I'll be honest.
They were gonna do Kiss this year.
See, that would have been sick. That would have been so cool, and I would have loved to do it.
And I was mad because at the time I didn't realize I was gonna go to Purchase yet, so I literally almost yelled at it. I'm like, really? The 1 year I'm not here?
Yeah. Maybe next year they'll do it.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be sick.
That would be fun.
Could we do one with Adam where it's like, do you think he could pull off like Iron Maiden? that.
Just something like that. Though.
Yeah, something like that. Because that guitar work is sick. Like dual
that
guitar.
Could help us, or yes, that guitar work is also really good.
Like we're not gonna be doing prog rock Halloween.
I will kill you,
dude. Are you gonna say that
Let's
Yes
just
would be
do
a better
Venom.
Halloween
Let's do
band?
Venom.
No, it's too like we want to do something like
Type of Negative.
Something we can do like
something like
something that
Sepultura.
appeals to like the
Irvington.
Evil Ecker. It won't even be a Death Island thing. It'll be the Evil Ecker.
Yeah,
like,
something that'll appeal to the
Yeah.
dads of Irvington.
yeah. Iron
Yes,
Maiden
Iron
would be
Maiden.
sick.
Or Judas Priest.
Judas
Judas
Priest could be
Priest.
cool, but also
Motorhead.
that is really hard.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do Motorhead. I think Motorhead would be
One
cool.
of us would have to
Deep-
learn the Painkiller solo.
Deep Purple.
I would have so
What if we did a
Painkiller,
collection?
Painkiller I can try to learn with David Davidson too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Painkiller would have to learn the
I-
intro.
I mean, yeah, I learned the rest of the song. I mean, we could both try.
But Painkiller
You
have
could
the
do
intro.
the beginning sweep, and I can do the like little.
Yeah, because you need 24 frets for that.
I have 24
Yeah.
frets and a Floyd Rose, so I can. Just
Just do that in
Yeah.
the mic. It's fine.
I go, fuck yourself.
Woo,
Alright.
woo.
Back to the
I
show.
mean, it is going to be 11 months from now, so we have time.
We have a little bit of time.
Like, if I compare my guitar playing to 11 months ago, like,
That's the other thing it's worth
Cheetah.
talking about with Adam, though.
yeah, maybe we should talk about it right now so he could start preparing his vocals because Bruce Dickinson is a hard.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do some Dio,
Or I could do the little.
Iron Maiden would be fun.
or you. Could
I
do
mean,
the
I mean,
vocals.
shut. I was
I mean,
gonna say
Iron Maiden
Motorhead.
would be like the solos are not
Motorhead
that
would be a lot
hard.
of fun.
Riffs are good, songs are long-ish, so we could only cover like 4 or 5 of them.
I would enjoy doing Motorhead, but that's
What if we did a collection? What if we did like one of each? We did one Iron Maiden, one
Let's
Dio.
talk about this with Adam
one
for sure.
Priest.
Then let's talk
Yeah.
about it with him.
Rainbow.
All right, we got to get back to the
Since
show.
you've been gone?
We do got to get back to the podcast.
What?
Since you've been gone?
Since you've been gone.
No, the fucking. Since you've been gone.
I don't know
You
that.
don't
Alright.
know that one?
All right, guys.
No,
guys,
I'm talking
guys.
about like rainbow, as in
Hold
like.
on. Yeah.
Where is the star?
Wait,
Is it far? Far?
one sec.
Far?
Wait, Vic.
Before you go, let rant the generator.
Rainbow. It's the one where Graham or whatever, the dude who sang in Alcatraz with Yingve. Did you just lick the wall?
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
No, I was licking my mustache.
Ew!
Fuck yourself. You don't have one.
Oh.
You barely
I don't know
have.
what it feels like.
I don't think that counts as a mustache, Mick.
he looks like that girl, like
You
Margaret McPoyle.
No, you still look like the matchmaker, except this time it's not painted on.
No, Jared was like. I just look at it.
Alright, close the door. Close
Hey,
the door.
Carl.
Yeah.
Rainbow, like. No, the actress of that actually is a model, right?
She's attractive.
Yeah.
Alright, Mick. Get the fuck out. Alright.
I actually got a DM from a It's Always Sunny fan account, and it's like was like a spam one, and it just the opening thing was, "Did you know that Margaret McPoyle is actually hot?"
Nice.
I will not lie, I have not touched this, and it's disgusting.
What do you mean?
The coffee,
What do you mean it's disgusting, though?
it's gross now. It's like clumped.
Oh no, that's the fucking foam. It foams up at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but when you drink it, it just goes to
I
the
think
side.
I'd probably start doing that one.
I've been loving it. Alright, you want to get to the albums?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Let's discuss these albums.
You want to go first? Then
Yeah,
I'll
I'll go first.
So
So-
we're gonna rank our favorite fall albums.
Yeah, and it changes for me from year to year, but I'm gonna rank the ones that when I think of the album, I think of fall because I was
Same,
listening to
yeah.
it a lot. It's not necessarily what I was listening to this fall because I've been all over the place. I would say
Yeah,
it's not been a
same.
consistent album.
But
Which
we
is
have we have a lot of overlaps. But basically, what we're gonna do, he's gonna do one list.
Yeah,
I'll do
and
my list,
we'll
and we're gonna
explain. And then,
put 'em
and then our
together.
last two is kind of
yeah.
because you're not included in every segment, Mick. I'm sorry, we forgot to include you. We came up with the idea last night, or 2 nights ago. First album for me that represents fall. Mick has a connection to this band. Revocation, The Outer Ones. Came out in the fall. That'll be another theme you'll see. A lot of these albums came out in the fall.
Yeah. Not all of them though, but a lot
Well,
of
all
them.
3 of mine did. And I listened to them a lot because of that. So this came out fall 2018. And I remember just jamming it all the time because it was like the previous Revocation album was the first album without what was the guy's name? Oh, I'm blanking on it. It's the first one with Ash, first one without Mick, what's his name? Go fuck yourself. I'm forgetting his name. Anyways. Yeah, and it was like, that one was a little less, it was a good album.
Chills.
But this one was like, I felt like a return to form. They used the old logo again.
What do you want?
You're talking about the drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You could have put that in chat, too.
Great Is Our Sin was actually the first album without Phil Dubois.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the outer ones.
Yeah, Phil Dubois. See,
Phil
yeah,
Dubois.
no, the outer ones.
You don't have to stay here with this whole thing.
Return to form. And then
just sit in chat.
And then
close the fucking door. Close it. Close the door.
And then yeah, so like that album I felt was a little bit not weird, but it was this one I felt was more extreme. So that's why I liked it a lot. I think I'll list you my favorite song off of it. And I think it was Blood Atonement or no, Luciferus. Yeah, or Blood Atonement. One of the, both are great. And then second album, Sea of Tragic Beasts by Fit for an Autopsy came out same day as the Call of Duty, as Modern Warfare. So I remember I had class at 8 in the morning and I stayed up till like 3:30 in the morning playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to wake up on a couple hours of sleep, go to class, come back home, play it for an hour, go on a date, come back, had band practice for a slam band with Cyril that I was doing vocals on.
Right.
Then I almost passed out in a club because I was just so fucking tired. I barely drank. Oh no, we were at a bar. And I was like, I had a couple beers and I was just like, I'm so fucking tired. And I walked home and immediately went to bed and then did nothing but play Call of Duty for the next 5 days. And only listen to that album. And that album is great. Favorite song in it, bar none, is Shepherd. But Warfare is good. Birds of Prey is fucking awesome too. Do you know that song, Birds of Prey?
I think I listened to it. I've listened to the full album, so I do know it.
Hey Siri, play Birds of Prey by Fit for an Autopsy.
Penis.
Here's Birds of Prey by Fit for an Autopsy.
Penis. So at the beginning it's a little bit weird. But then it's like, I don't even like this part that much. It's like, that was cool. And then
you go fuck yourself.
Here we go. This.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking sick.
Do more of that Fit. Like, shit, man. That was awesome. Anyways, and then the last album.
Do more of that Fit shit.
This was the fall 2017 album. I was more excited for this album to come out when it came out than I was for Christmas that year. like probably twice as excited.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't really care about Christmas. This I was so excited for. Nightbringers by the Black Dahlia Murder.
Yeah.
That was like, I was close to the peak of my, I still love that band, they're my favorite band, but that was like close to the peak of my favoriteness of them. Like, just an outstanding band.
Fucking awesome band.
And my favorite song off of that is hard to pick, I would probably say. Honestly, I would say nowadays it's probably Nightbringers or Widowmaker.
You know what? Fuck it. Pass me my sweatshirt. Not that one.
And,
go on underneath it. Look right underneath it. Right there.
600.
That's fuck you.
What do you do?
Grab my sweatshirt. Because you don't. Fuck! I grabbed the wrong one.
This is ridiculous, Carl.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because I'm sick of mixing how you two are wearing the same shirt. Fuck you! I'm putting on my Nightbringer sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'm also wearing the from the album tour. The 2017, 2018. Yeah, 2018 North American tour. I met Dave Davidson from Revocation at that.
There. Now I'm matching you guys too. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I will not lie. I do not like zip-up sweatshirts.
See, I'm the opposite. I only like zip-up sweatshirts. I'm not a fan of the polar sweatshirts. But because it's easier, I like being able to unzip it. I like being able to show the shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah, but it's like I like wearing a sweatshirt.
But I like wearing a sweatshirt, but I also like it. Like sometimes it's like when it's too hot, you just unzip it and it's nice. And when it's too cold, you zip it up.
Anyways, it's warm in here.
I do think I'm gonna start wearing some pullover hoodies again though, because I saw the Mercer's concept one, and they only have
pullover ones look meaner in my opinion. Zip ups like they bunch up.
I like for me the style fits me better. Like just fits like just my personality I think, and I like how I look with it. But I agree the pulps look meaner, and I think I just love the fucking Merciless concept one. I really want to get it, but he microwaved it.
You microwaved it?
What? What the fuck is he talking about?
All right. Anyways, go with your albums.
So did you say that? Wait, you want to say 3?
Oh, and then we're doing our same last 2.
Yeah, our last 2 have been. Well, I assume that they'd be the same.
And then this is an album that I don't really even listen to much in the fall, but it's so fall related that I have to put it on the list. And I listened to when I was really listening to this band, like it'd be like my first really getting into them. It was like end of November last year, and that is Type of Negative, October Rust. I mean, how could you not like songs like Rain Man? Love it. It just feels like fall. Like, it's just the physical embodiment of fall, and I will not lie to you. I looked up so many top 10 lists of best fall albums across all music, even metal. Not a lot of people put that album on there.
Wait, really?
Baffles my fucking mind. Most metal lists had it, but most lists are like, the quintessential fall album. But they had, that stuff, like, kind of shoegazy, like, kind of alternative music that Type of Negative could fit in with.
Because that's literally like the fucking embodiment of fall.
Yeah, like... It's XQC. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, where they have these frogs in an incubator, and then he's like, or a turtle. Oh yeah, he's like the turtle. He's like, do the turtles spawn with their shells? He said spawn. And then he's like, and then he puts in the incubator, and he's like, he microwaved it. Oh wait, no, that's an incubator. It looks like a microwave. My first thought was, oh my god, is that a microwave? And then XQC, of course, he goes, it's a microwave.
All right.
It was a chick. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Do turtles spawn with their shells?
Yeah, he said that as well.
Or
no, yeah, and he thought the chick was a duck, right? He's like, what the fuck is that? Is that a duck?
All right, and
then top album, fall. I've jammed this one. You just gotta whisper. Okay, let's see this one. I'm just curious now.
I didn't get a whisper. Why do you?
It said a whisper.
Where do I see that? I've never done this on the phone.
It said I don't know. So I'm just chilling.
What?
Anyways, top album. Are you follow Amaranth?
Are you sure?
Simp.
That was a while ago. I just haven't unfollowed.
Did you see the video of her that's going around where she like makes her you know how like The Rock can do that thing with his tits?
Yeah, his pecs.
Yeah. She did that with her tits. Yeah, if you go on like it's like a 9-second video.
Right.
I saw it and I was like, oh boy, what is this? And I clicked and I was like, it's impressive. Anyways, top album of all time for fall right now at this moment. Where Owls Know My Name by Rivers of Nile. Yeah. I think it's their most mature album to date. They took the most. It fits fall the same way Type of Negative fits fall, but in a different way. Like I feel like Type of Negatives is more in the nose, and this one is more on like a subtle level,
right.
But like still very obvious. And I think it's just an amazing album, and it was my favorite album of that year. I'm so excited to see what they do for the winter album because that's what they're closing it out with. I think every single album that they've done a season thing on. Sour, Forgotten Past, that's a fair one. Any Hypocrisy album, okay. The Valley from Whitechapel, alright.
Sour, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, Sour is good, yeah. But, like, for me, that's summer.
Yeah, I listened to more than summer, but Forgotten Past is definitely a fall one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. So, here's mine. Lots of repeats, different order though. So I'm gonna start mine off. Infestissimum by Ghost.
Gross.
Because like, I don't listen to much Ghost anymore at all. After the last album, just I don't feel the connection I used to feel with the music. But like when I'm listening back to their old stuff, like Infestissimum and their first album, Opus Eponymous, it like Infestissimum is such a fucking fall album. Like when you're listening to Year Zero at the sample at the end, it's just like that's just fucking pure fall, man. So I really like that. It's just something about it makes me think fall. It makes me think fall and medieval, which is what they want. My next one would be Sin in the Sentence by Trivium, which is an album that also, it came out in the fall, so that's one of the main reasons that I think fall, but like I was jamming it so much in 2017 in the fall when it came out, like constantly.
I didn't even listen to it when it came out.
It took me a while, but I finally went through and listened to the whole album, and it made me think fall.
Yeah.
During it, because it was like around this time that I was really listening to it, like November, October, so it really made me think fall and feel like it was a very fall album. And that's an album I grew to appreciate much more later, like this year especially. I feel like with a lot of Trivium albums, with each album release, you can grow to appreciate the past albums more.
Yeah.
Like when Sin and Sentence came out, I was able to appreciate Silence in the Snow more.
Yeah.
And now with What the Dead Men Say, I appreciate
We couldn't decide.
What the Dead Men Say,
yeah.
With What the Dead Men Say, I almost it allows me to appreciate the Sin in the Sentence even more and Silence in the Snow even more. So I really like that.
And here's what I will say about that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I got into that album. I didn't really like it that much because I was being an elitist prick at the time. And I heard Heart From Your Hate. And I was like, my initial response was, well, that's disappointing. And I'm like, well, Trivium just sucks now. I've completely gone back on that statement because, What the Dead Men Say is my top album in the year so far. Mm-hmm. And I love the Sin and Sentence, and I love that song now. And I was being an elitist prick at the time. But what it did was, and this is, a benefit to Twitch and Matt's streams, I started watching Matt on Twitch, and I was like, damn, these songs are good, and I've never heard them. What, are they, really early? I looked at it, and then I was like, oh, fuck, they're all from this album. And then I listened to the album and was like, this album's amazing. And, and now that album, still, I listen to it frequently. It's a great album. It's got many deep cuts on it. It's got many, I don't think there's a weak song on the album whatsoever. So, yeah, it's got heavy parts like the Wretchedness Inside.
That one's fuck.
Yeah.
I love that. So, yeah, then my next one, this is where it gets very similar again. Nightbringers. I mean,
how could you not?
When that was coming out, the amount of hype we had, dude. I think that was fair to say.
Yeah, dude.
More excited for that than Christmas. Yeah. Because we had just, all of us, gotten really into the fucking band. Like, really into it.
It had been around a full year for me.
Yes, similar. It had been like half a year for me. But
like
half a year. Yeah. But like, felt like I had half a year of catching up to do, so I got really intensely into them. So when that was coming out, I was like, holy shit, it's happening.
Yeah.
And it delivered. It's like, it was a lot of hype, and it lived up to it.
Yep.
Almost exceeded it even.
Yeah.
So it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that was the thing with Verminous that I had, is like, which is the next one. I feel like, the hype wasn't there as much, because at the time, like, one of the big factors you mentioned is, like, with Nightbringers, that was when the Blast Scenes, like, Facebook group, it was like fucking at its peak. So there was hype for this album, but I feel like
it was a great album.
It had hype, and it reached the hype, but it didn't exceed the hype.
I feel like on Nightbringers, the stars really aligned.
Yeah.
And it was like, at least for me, Mick, and you probably, it was all such a pivotal point of our lives. It was all the first time that we were getting to live alone, in a sense. Like, I was up at school in a room alone. Mick was up at school, and, like, he had his own room as well.
And I was alone here.
Yeah, like, you just had your parents.
Still in high school, still at home, but, like, finally alone. Alone for the first time.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
So, and I think that's why for Vermin, it's just like, I think we had just such high expectations after Nightbringers that like when it hits, like, it's very similar. It's just like, but like overall, it's still Verminous is also a really good album. That's more a spring album. Yeah. That one I feel like
it's a spring album because it came out at like, kind of the
but it almost. I'm listening to this like someone's like, it could be a fall album to me, but it all kind of works as a spring album, so it's a really good in between. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot more again lately, and I've been still digging it.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't give it the love it deserved. I think that's same. My favorite album art they've done.
Yeah, it is probably
the guy they got to do it is a fucking beast, and if we could get him to do the Death Island album, I would cry.
Although I do also love the fucking Nightbringers.
Yeah,
album. I love the
Necrolord. You can tell how inspired that guy is from Necrolord and Seagrave.
Necrolord is like that. When I saw his art, is so much. I love the idea of the mountain in the background, which he's done for a bunch of his. I love that look. Yeah. But and then this is where it's the exact same, except for the order.
Yeah.
So for my next one, I'd have to put Where Owls Know My Name, because, well, I love that album. I really only basically listen to the title track. Which like I've tried to get into the rest of the album, but for some reason I only really like fell in love with the title track.
Mick, we know Verminous was not Seagrave, but it was like Castellano or something.
Yeah, with Where Owls Know My Name.
Why do you feel the need to do this? Like you correct things that we didn't even say.
Anyway, with Where Owls Know My Name, I thought that was really cool because it was something new, like the idea of using a saxophone solo in a song.
Yeah.
I just in a death metal song.
I will say the Faceless at first.
But still, like for me, that was something new.
Yeah,
and that was interesting, and I thought that was awesome. And the sort of the chill vibes in it, and yet the super like, it's literally like the perfect like they captured that feeling of fall so perfectly, that I fucking loved. And then, for me, the last one, my top one is gonna be October Rust, because. I mean, Typo Negative fucking effect. I very recently got into Typo Negative, like beginning of quarantine, so like March, I got really into them, and but the music like affected me so much, and it helped me throughout this quarantine like so much, and October Rust was like I still remember when I first finally listened to that album all the way through. I'm like, holy shit! Yeah. So like for me, Typo Negative for the longest time felt like a summer band because that's just it was sort of more a lot of times a bit like. Fairly upbeat.
Yeah.
Not always, obviously. They had some very down, sad songs. But, like, you know, just that idea of that melodicness just made me think summer. But, like, now, like, October Rust, for me, is like, it's the ideal fucking fall song. Yeah. It's literally called October Rust.
I agree with you, Mick. Yeah, they're a winter band as well for me. But, like, they're an all-around
band but that's the thing. I feel like they're, like, for me, I have one band, basically, that's all around, all year round for me. And that's that's a Trivium, but I could see Typo Negative becoming another one of those bands. Yeah. But for different reasons. Like Trivium, I basically listen to all their stuff all year.
Yeah, same with.
But like with Typo Negative, I feel like I'd listen to all their stuff during the summer, October Rust more during the fall, and then maybe Bloody Kisses and Life Is Killing Me during the winter, and then spring start back into like. Probably like world coming down, shit like that. That's how because that's what's sort of been happening. Like I'm now listening to more October Rust.
Yeah.
And
that's fair. Yeah, Mick, we'll get you on the winter edition. Are those flowers glass?
Yes,
that
they
is
are.
So cool.
Yeah.
Like glass sitting in glass.
Glass sitting in glass. Glass on glass.
Metals.
Glassception. All right, now we got to do our combined one, which is gonna be fairly, I think.
Yeah, so obviously three of them are.
Yeah, I think,
and I think your assessment of the typo one is like, okay, I'm fine.
So October Rust. So first three obviously October Rust, Where Owls Know My Name, Nightbringers.
Yeah.
Then
I'm gonna make an argument for Fit for an Autopsy being on there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Probably Fit for an Autopsy, and then maybe Sin in the Sentence.
Yeah. Yep.
In that order, you think?
No, Sin in the Sentence 4, Fit 5.
All right, so then the combined list is October Rust, Where Owls Know My Name, Nightbringers, The Sin in the Sentence, and Sea of Tragic Beasts. suddenly I was like, all I could think was the song names. I was like, fucking Mirrors,
Shepherd.
no.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Unlock.
Shit. Favor not empty. Wait.
Alright, we're gonna play you off, ladies and germs. And we're gonna end it with some 80s.
What was the last thing? Fuck. We had an outline. Oh, we wanted to do talk about the fucking new Apex update.
Yeah, let's do a quick one of that. Maybe we should save for the next episode because we really haven't played it that much.
I mean, we could. There's not too much to talk about. I mean,
it's good.
Apex did a new update,
characters.
and it was really cool. Like they
Yeah.
have a new
Whole
characters,
new map.
and the map's like got a nice. I love the. It's got a cool new vibe to it.
Yeah, I don't think they do a new map with every update. I think this is only the third map that they've done.
Right. I don't remember the
I
second
don't think
map.
we played I think we played the second one maybe once.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The first map was cool. We played Apex a ton when it came out.
Yeah.
Then we stopped.
Yeah, we really just. And then then I went back once when I had a really bad headache, and then it's one of those sort of like when you eat food and then you puke and then you never want to eat that food again. I had that with Apex. Like I played it, had a horrible headache, never want to play Apex again. But here we are.
Yeah, but you know I think we've been having fun with it. It's 10 times easier than Warzone because you can see people so much easier because the map is so like colorful.
Yeah.
And you can. Everybody moves slower, so it's easier to hit.
Yeah,
Guns
I
are
can
more
actually
balanced.
kind of snipe in Apex. I cannot snipe at all in Warzone.
The only problem I have with the game is, and I didn't think this was a problem, but it came back, and it was a problem and this was one of the main reasons I stopped playing. And it actually seems to maybe have gotten a little bit different and not a good way.
Hmm.
The armor.
Yeah,
it's like the fact that they have different levels of armor. I get it, but it's annoying because they added extra armor.
Yeah.
So now it's a red armor. And it's
Really?
super rare. I think you only get it from like supply drops. And they like made like the Kraber a red level sniper. And it's like
it adds such an imbalance. To the game.
Yeah, it's like if you have like gray armor, you might as well have no armor.
Yeah.
Like it's garbage. Blue is like the minimum. And I
Yeah.
think it's easier to find than it used to be because like
Yeah.
blue is like used to be the minimum. But like blue is like the minimum now. Purple is like what the new blue is.
Yeah.
And gold is like still super rare. So it's like I feel like everybody I fight has purple armor.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just annoying because it's like you could be better than at least Warzone. It's like a lit like Warzone just has some bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like once you start getting shot from behind, you're fucked.
Yeah.
At least in Apex, once you start getting shot from behind, if you have blue or purple armor, you'll probably be able to have a fair shot at
Right.
maybe beating them because they're garbage and smooth brains play that game. But
like us.
yeah, but but honestly, I've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's like it feels like a different game.
Yeah.
Than Warzone.
It is a different game. It's like
yeah, but
the play style is completely different.
like the battle royale, like it just feels more like a like
Warzone feels more. What I like about Warzone is it feels like a Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
Battle royale. It's like there's a sense of like you do want to like sort of be like sneaking around. You do want to be like doing all this shit. It
and
feels
you can
Call of
play
Duty.
very aggressive.
You can play very aggressive, but you also can play very like
laid back.
Laid back. Apex, I feel like it's.
You kind of have to be aggressive.
Yeah, you kind of have to be
because
aggressive.
there's only the games are way shorter because it's only 60 people per map, which is so crazy to think about. We thought that was so many people at a time.
Yeah, now we're at what?
150 in Warzone, and it's like to me that's just so crazy. And it's like the game's like you could probably fit 2 or 3 Apex games depending how well you do.
Yeah.
And you could easily fit a win and then half of another Apex game into a full game of Warzone that you'll get like maybe 5th place in.
Yeah.
Just because the circles are so much slower, there's so many more people on the map. People can come back from the gulag. They can be bought back at any point in time, as many times as you want, which you can respawn them in Apex, but it's not easy. When people come back, at least in the zombie mode, they will come back with their full weapons.
Yeah.
And they don't do that in Warzone, but it's like you just buy supply. There's so many supply drops. Like it's just a lot. It's a longer game.
Yeah.
And they haven't done anything to the map, despite the game being out for
that's
7
all.
months
Like
now.
I would enjoy Warzone if they did shit like that. Like maybe add a new. Like that's what I love about the zombies.
Yeah.
They were like, they changed it up.
Yeah.
And that's why it was fun. But then even that it gets repetitive after a while.
Yeah, and then here's my thing with it. It's like they could do a Fortnite in it. They don't even need to, like, they added stuff to the map. I will admit that they added the subway systems. They made you able to go into the stadium.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, which was actually because that was so. I died a couple of times because the circle was on the other side of the stadium.
Yeah, and
I
you couldn't go
through.
in. Yeah.
But like, if they just did big map adjustments, like at least one, just like where they took out one part of the map and added a new one.
Right.
Like added some lore like Fortnite did with shit exploding.
Yeah, like I don't like Fortnite, but like at least they're good at changing it up.
Yeah,
and
like,
keeping it interesting.
You
in
know,
that sense.
like Fortnite, I think really did the blueprint. Obviously, it's like H1Z1 and PUBG that were like the originals, and Fortnite I think brought it to the mainstream.
Yeah.
Then Apex really refined it. Fortnite ripped off Apex. Then
Fortnite ripped off Apex.
Yeah, with like the whole player card system.
Oh.
Like to buy people back and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, they ripped off Apex. Like there was some direct rip-offs with Apex.
And then Modern War, and then Warzone came in and sort of did their own thing.
Yeah, I think they really brought it to the like first-person shooter where the guns feel, you know.
Yeah, like it feel. That's what I like about Warzone. I like that it feels like a first-person shooter in that sense. Which it's like that's the one thing I felt was missing with all these.
It's like fast-paced in the movement, but slow-paced in the game.
Yeah, and like I like the gun mechanics. I like all of that. I like the fighting mechanics. Overall, I think Warzone's a good game, but it's just like all these battle royales. It's so easy to get sick of them. Yeah. Because you're just doing the same thing over and over. But yeah, one thing I was saying, we talked about this on stream the other day, that I think these battle royales benefit from is like take a page out of Payday's book where the map changes a little bit every time.
Yeah. Yep.
No, just the tiniest thing, like maybe there's a shack where there wasn't a shack before. There's a house where there wasn't a house before.
Yeah.
Maybe scramble the map even. Like
yeah.
Like that would be fun.
Yeah, move shit around. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I feel, but even then that could get annoying to a sense because it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
And you think there's so many like servers going on.
Right.
Like it might be, but like I think it could be done. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
My idea was like even if they put if they just put 4 different maps and then it was just random which one you got.
Right.
So at least there was one in Russia that was all snowy.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that's a lot of work, especially because the Warzone map is so detailed. You can go inside so many buildings. I really respect that.
But that's one thing I don't like is there are so many buildings like that.
Yeah.
Then why do they add the random little shacks that you can't go into?
Yeah, and then
they're just kind of pointless to me.
I think they're just for looks and cover sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
And then the other thing is a lot of those maps existed in that Battlefield mode before Warzone came out that I totally forgot about because it was just
which I thought was such a cool.
I hated that game. I thought it was so boring.
Wait, for which one?
The Warzone, but the pre-Warzone maps that were basically just the farm, and it was downtown and
right
quarry.
Right. Oh, like in multiplayer?
Yeah, and they were just big with vehicles.
What I like though, what I was gonna say, what I was thinking though, what I like that they did is that they took the maps from different Modern Warfare games and put them in Warzone. Like TV Station is from, I think the first Modern Warfare.
Who is it?
The Boneyard is from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
And all this shit. It's I thought that was cool. I thought that was a cool touch.
Yeah. I wish they put Arkin in or something.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3. But anyways, all right. So.
All right.
That's an episode. That's a review, Freddie.
Let's do our weekly listens and we're out.
Oh shit.
They can do that quick. 3 songs each.
I forgot to even mention those. Oh yeah. I can pull this off.
I got it.
I'll start with mine. Encased in Ice by Frozen Soul. It's kind of got a...
Oh yeah, I gotta fucking listen to this more. Do I even have it in my library yet? Nope. I will fix that after this episode.
Put it right now, you dingus.
I have to do it on my phone because my laptop glitches out and try to add stuff. Yeah, that's a fucking slapper.
Yeah.
You know what's a weird thing for me? I didn't realize. The only time I heard people reference songs to songs saying they slapped was from you and Kev. And like the Slam fan talking about Slam. But it was always about Slam.
Sure.
It had always been about Slam the first time. So when I found out that's just a thing people say about music, I was so confused. Like, wait, you say it slaps too?
Are you ready?
I thought it was a Slam thing. Code Orange does slap.
Code Orange does slap.
He microwaved it?
He microwaved it? Did I go respond?
No.
Alright, Nick. We gotta do the last part of the episode.
Real quick, though. Okay.
What?
Jared, I something I gotta show you after. Just let me know.
We'll be done
Pretty
pretty soon.
to get out of here quickly.
What?
Fuck, what have I been listening to? Let me think this.
You are Dingus.
I already feel like I played some of it. Famous.
What are you gonna make?
Mick, you're not doing your job. Ban
What
the
are
fucking bot.
What are
Get
you
the bot
gonna
out of
make
here,
me buy
dude.
your followers? Why don't you just follow me, you Dingus? Wink, wink, hink, hink. Wait, what?
We'll do this. Cynic. How could I? Yeah, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go, Mick!
Let's
My
go!
God!
My God, Mick.
How's it going, Future?
Oh, I'm so blind. I didn't even realize I was Future. How's it going, Future? I'm fucking blind.
It's like weird, but I love it.
Yeah. Cynic. It's like, I get why you like Cynic, and like theoretically I think I would like it. I just haven't gotten into him yet.
This might be the
It's
part
another one of those,
to do.
like, you know, hearing someone tell me that I need to take him
Yeah,
out.
I know.
But like, that's not on you this time.
Yeah.
That you don't do it too much. So. When you mature, Carl.
I mean, you know, we had a joke that like the older you get, the more prog rock and prog metal becomes appealing.
I realize the older I get, the more I start listening to stuff like more extreme stuff. Like, even when by the time you guys were listening to death metal, it took me like another year to get fully into it.
Yeah.
So there is like, I think, an aging thing there.
I just love that riff behind it. Or like when they do shit like this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or like this, the opening of this.
Do they have a song called Veil of Maya?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like those little like 2-note per string kind of stuff they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then last one, we'll hit it with some Deeds of Flesh.
Nice.
With some like they're like more audible, not crazy
Right.
brutal death. That's for the string. I realize sound comes out of here.
Yeah,
and
I realized that a little bit ago too. So sometimes when like it's a bit louder here.
Yeah, right.
In a sense that like when you do this,
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
hurt your ears. All this does. See, like
I'm
so
just,
like me when I'm walking now with my knee for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that because I actually was like, oh fuck, and I'm like, oh ow, oh.
And then this, when it really, starts to hit.
Nice.
Carl, clean yourself. God damn it, why you nut on me?
What the fuck are you? Can you stop?
I heard,
Fuck off.
Turn this thing off, you die.
You can make these same jokes in chat. That's
Get ready.
Yeah. Can we name this couch?
What?
That's a very random question, but like, I just I think it'd be funny if, like, for Metal Dinguses, we call this the casting couch.
That'll work.
Alright. That's 3.
Yes. Yeah.
So, alright. Can you pull up chat real quick? So that I can do it from my phone. So. Let's
Do you know this person?
let's hit this road on the show. Doesn't seem familiar. Ham. Well, for one that you played earlier. This one I've been listening to like all fucking week. Come on.
My favorite off that is besides like Mr. Crowley, Crazy Trains.
I have one that I've shown you a shit ton of times now. But I realize I think that song's a ripoff of this song.
What?
Listen to the riff, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure this song came first. I just haven't checked the dates yet. But then if you listen to this, when it comes in.
Whoa, is that an ass?
Yes.
A
I've
man
shown this
ass
song.
too?
I've shown this song before.
Yeah.
Right? It's a good band. Patrick likes that band, right? Of course it's fucking frick. What year did Blizzard of Oz come out, do you know? I can't spell. Blizzard of Oz.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. Let's just check what year the Blizzard of Oz really came out.
You probably just have to look it up.
Yeah, probably.
They've re-released this in their fucking thing. I think Randy died in like 85. Wizard.
I did. Wizard. 1980. And then let's
Yeah,
see.
so maybe Randy died earlier.
Which Cross. 1984. Yeah. So.
Oh wow, so that's old. I
Um,
honestly thought that could possibly be like one of those like.
no, that's
revival
pretty
bands.
old. And then another one for me. New System of a Down. I fucking loved it. Specifically, Genocidal Humanoids. Because, I mean, when I listened to it shit like all day yesterday. I love the fact that they have blast beats. Where is it? It's like fucking heavy. Like shit.
Yeah.
Like that's sick.
Yeah, they're black metal.
Yeah. And then I've been doing a lot of melodica, specifically. I don't know. I think I might have done
You
this
did
one,
this one awesome.
but it still has been.
Is that your favorite off the fucking album?
I think it might be right now. That actually, I've also been doing a lot of Wherever I May Roam.
I was about to be like, I'm about to show you the best one on that.
Yeah,
album.
this
That
is-
the
this
best
is-
song on the album. That's up there as one of the greatest
Yeah.
Metallica songs.
What you will. Take my
Yeah.
time anywhere.
I had to listen to this song for one of my classes one time.
Really? Why?
Because it was a music class, and they were like, the metal section. And then they put this one, and I was like, alright, of all the Metallica songs you picked, I'm really happy you picked one off Justice. But, like, of course, me being me, I had to, like, contest their opinion.
Right.
But I'm like, this is a sick. And I was thinking about it while I was listening, like, I get to listen to Metallica for one of my classes. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
like, 5th grade me would be so stoked right now.
Yeah.
You know this one, right?
I've heard it for sure. What album did it off of?
And Justice.
Alright. Yeah. I need to go back on that one. Because I did do the whole album. I just don't remember most of it. Because I think it was one of those classes I was paying attention to the class too much. Dude, I was paying attention to the class too much.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Here's how we're gonna end the pod. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. 1.5 million people.
Oh, dude.
What do you say?
There's only one good hardcore song.
Yeah.
So Mick said.
Man. This is when Metallica fucking ruled the world.
Yeah. That's fucking insane. And you know the fucking audio isn't doing it any justice. Because I'm sure if you were there, hearing all those people...
God. I would have puked, shit, came,
yeah,
fart,
same.
vomit. All of it. Die! And I would have died.
Like, that's the kind of thing you want.
People died at that show.
Yeah, I'm sure. But, like, that's the type of thing you'd want to have recorded for the fucking recording.
There was, like, 4 people that died, 11 people were raped. Like... Because it was like Metallica, Pantera, Motley Crue, and AC/DC. It was like like some Warner Brothers or somebody like wanted to get their foot in the door because the the thing just the wall just collapsed.
All right. Well, that's a review, Frankie.
Yep, that's a review, Frankie. I said Freddie earlier. I'm correcting myself.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Hey. I mean, I said we should do a longer episode. 2 hours, man.
Wow. That is crazy to me. That is crazy, because that did not feel like 2 hours. I remember at 20 minutes, I'm like, fuck, we only have to go like another 40 minutes.
No, I was like, fuck, it's only be 20 minutes. Oh, this is going to be a long episode. And then just all the caffeine kicked in.
Yeah.
I
barely even had any.
I thought I was going to be like, oh man, the caffeine's going to make it feel so slow, we're not going to get through it. And then the next time I checked, it's already been an hour. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. All right, well, that's a review, Frankie.
Ardios. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Take it easy.